Why can't I see it? Okay, we're going to trust that that's working. Good evening. Welcome to Forge 2.0, Season 3, Episode 12. Calmly titled, The Gloves Are Off. Ooh, what's going on? Exciting! It's so exciting! So, I do apologize for being late. And about 15 minutes late, I had technical difficulties. I was setting up the Twitch. I just kind of, see, this is how much technology kind of kills me. Realized, after, research. We can do great things. All you got to do is type it in and you learn stuff. But I was always skeptic if my YouTube lives, if it would indeed record or it would just do the live and then that's it. Then I've got nothing. So as a backup, after doing research, it says that it does indeed archive. But as a backup, I also have the camera going so that it can record it just in case, because, hey, last week we did miss out on a YouTube version because the camera went kaput for some, because it had an update, whatever. So we're live here. We're live on YouTube right now, the old Forge 2.0 YouTube page. And next week, I do hope to be live on Twitch at the same time that I'm live on these other two things. I had to get a couple other Twitches. I'm not sure if I can do the Twitch on my phone at the same time I'm doing this. I don't know. Technology is still a wonder. I'm still learning. But like I said, this week's episode is The Gloves Are Off. I do appreciate and love everyone that has got on, that has joined me in the morning when I do my little wakies, to get everybody going, pumped up, ready to take on the day. It's something I almost wish I kind of had when I was growing up, just some, you got your parents. If anything's bothering you, you can always talk to your parents. You talk to your friends. What do you think I should do about this? Okay. You always have, or if you were in the military and you needed some pumped up, your chief would just have you doing some push-ups or just, come on, let's go do this. I don't want to hear excuses. Pain is weakness leaving the body. No, that's my kidney. But I think it's good to be able to wake up and have somebody that's consistently there and be able to, you know what? I'm feeling a little, maybe not so much today. Hold on. Let me get on. This guy, he's always awake. He's live. He's just in your face. I might get a little motivated, at least enough to get away the cobwebs. He can scare the cobwebs out of my brain. Okay, get me thinking. All right, what's next? What am I doing? All right, boom. This is what today's plan is. These are my goals. Let's do this. Let's get this going. I got to be careful. The finger isn't 100% yet. It's more like, I'm going to say we're at 30%. I can make a fist. There's still barely any strength there. I know it's only been, July 2nd to August 2nd. That's 1 to September, October. No, so it's only been 4 months. It's only been 4 months since I broke my finger. I know I'm expecting, to be able to jump right back in and be able to do everything I was before. I got to slowly build up. It's a good thing I've got, good foundation, patience. Okay, but this episode was more or less, I had a great one, all right, and I told everybody about it. I want to say Monday, and I believe I had a great one last Friday. I was just doing some research. You know what? Let's see what my people would like to hear, and I found a thread or whatever you want to call it, a clip of something, and boom, I was like, that's it. This is it. This is what next week's episode is. wrote things down, did research, boom, 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 boom. It's like somebody ripped the papers up, threw them in a fire, erased everything that was in my head. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember where I wrote it down. I tore through all my notebooks that I used for the podcast. Looked on the Facebook. I think maybe I sent something. Maybe I shared it. Maybe I didn't look deep enough. I don't know. Maybe it's on the Instagram. I don't remember. Try. So I've been hearing, that algorithm is what we, when we like something, or if we're constantly looking at this or looking at that, or we're subscribed to these people's algorithm, whatever it is, has been popping up. Okay. And it's been popping up, and I understand the algorithm. I don't, not 100%, but I know when we look at things. So I started this apparently according to the Forge 2.0 statistics. I'm going on 8 months now. Okay. So, which is cool, still strong, still motivated as ever. I'm disciplined. I don't have that. I just, that bullshit. Still going. But I've started noticing, not seeing anything before, even though I was looking at all this inspirational, motivating stuff before. Nothing that I said, I haven't seen it. Now, what I've said during my podcast, I'm not saying these people are stealing, but it's getting out there, because I've heard Kevin Hart talk about, in 2 different clips he's used, I've heard him say something. Not saying he's using my stuff, but I haven't heard anything about forging a better version, forging this, pushing yourself to be better. Okay. I just saw another guy yesterday. No, this was a couple weeks ago I saw this guy, but I just saw him again yesterday and then again tonight, which just the flame when I was like, all right, ideas. Yes, it's going, it's reaching. And about things that you've done, and it's forging in. I was like, oh, so that's why I've dubbed this episode, there we go. I dubbed the episode "The Gloves Are Off," because everything we've been through is forging us, okay? Making us stronger than we realize. I know it sucks that a lot of us have to go through certain things. It does. It sucks. Life isn't fair, okay? But it's forging us into the weapon that will either become or that we are. And when I say weapon, I don't mean like a gun. I mean someone that what needs to be done. You know what you want. You're clear of purpose. Boom. And this allows us to move with, I love saying it, move with purpose. Okay? We have that tip, that spear, that motivational spear is sharp, and we know exactly where we're going. Okay? It's going to strengthen every fiber of our being. Okay? It's going to harden our skin against negative comments that we're going to receive, indubitably, that you're going to get. When you're trying to better yourself, you're going to get people that are throwing this and that. Okay? It's going to strengthen our minds against all the haters that you're going to have, telling us, you can't do it. Oh, you're not worth it. You're not strong enough to do that. Okay, you're never going to make it. Okay? It's going to forge our bodies to give us that foundation, that strength we need to never, ever topple again. Okay? Now, some of you might be, well, what the hell are you talking about? Okay, so everything that you've gone through in this point in your life, whatever point you're at where you're teetering, what do I want to do, where I'm at, I'm pissed off, I'm tired of being where I'm at, okay? That's built you. A lot of us, we not realize it because might be stuck in that rut. Okay, you're stuck, I got to do this, I got to do this. I can't do that because I have to do this. I'm afraid to stop doing this because this is, it sucks, but I know I'm going to get a check. I can pay the bills. I hate my life. I hate what I'm doing. It's starting to show in other areas. Sometimes I can't, not sometimes, a lot of the times, I can't come home without bringing work with me. Okay. And that pushes on the family. And then that pisses off your significant other, that can upset your kids, builds that wedge between you and your kids, you and your significant other. Okay. This is no good. So you are slowly, even though we don't notice this, you're building a foundation. Okay. Because if you can handle, and you have, because you've been doing it up until now, okay, all the bullshit you've been going through, you've been dealing with everything. All right. You've handled it. You're stronger than you realize. So much stronger. Okay. Foundation is good. All right. I can take this. I can do this. All right. I got the courage. So your foundation, your body is strong. Now you got that little thing inside you, not your heart, that little area where you get them, I guess it could be your stomach, you get them butterflies. You get scared. Oh, if I do this, it might be, a couple year or two of, a little bit of hard work. Well, yes, it's going to be a little different because you're solely dependent on you. Okay, you can't blame your boss for not getting the hours in. You can't blame anything except for yourself. That's it. So you are completely and totally dependent on you. You, and you. Okay? All right. That's scary. My dreams are so big, they scare the shit out of me. But you know what? A year, 2, I'm going to start, I'm going to see the change. I'm going to be better than I was. I'll be better off than I was. I'll be in a different place, both mentally, physically. And if I do it right, the family will be in a better place, both mentally as well. We'll be closer. That bond will be stronger than ever. And you'll be like, and you'll think back. You go to your 1 year, you go to your 2 year, you're going to think back. Man, it sucked what I went through. It sucked having to do this. It sucked. I'm upset that I was so afraid back then, not fully realizing the strength I had inside me that I could actually push through and just demolish whatever obstacles were in my way. Okay? Now, you've made that decision. You've got the little thing. You've collected yourself. Okay? You say lucky. Yes, sorry. I always forget that part now that I've started. I am your host of Forge 2.0, Lucky, a.k.a. the Wild Man, a.k.a. Dynamite. But I always forget that part. But you say, okay, Lucky, I've done this. I've had the strength. I crushed my fear. I knew my worth, realized my worth. Boom. I did it. All right, we're off. Let's go. The gloves, that's it. No more. No, I got to do what I got to do. You do a revamp, okay, of the circle around you. If they're not lifting you up or forcing you to level up, judo chop. Get rid of that. You don't need that. Okay? At the same time, don't waste energy on holding grudges about the people that have wronged you, or if you've been what's the word? If you've been stabbed in the back, betrayed. There you go. I mean,